Labradors and Beagles, Great Danes and Pugs, German Shepherds and Chihuahuas, Rottweilers and Huskies. Why are they so different to each other, and how does it impact them and us when we choose certain breeds as our pets without researching about them? Welcome to Post-Mud Clarity, where we talk about dogs so that you know everything about them. Not only after you bring a dog home, but even before you decide to get one. In my previous role for about 6.5 years, I was the manager of a dog adoption center in Bengaluru, where we used to take in an average of 20 to 25 dogs per month. Apart from just a few genuine cases, most of the dogs were surrendered to us because the owners had chosen a breed ill-suited to their lifestyle and couldn't handle their energy level, their food and medical expenses, and had completely underestimated the commitment that came with the breed they had chosen. That's why in this first video of Post-Mud Clarity, let's get into the main two things we must understand before we choose a dog for ourselves. The first is the climate they are meant to live in and originally come from. Dogs have fur or coats based on the climate they have to survive. Huskies, Malamutes, Saint Bernards, Akitas are all extreme cold weather dogs with an undercoat designed to protect them from snow by trapping heat and keeping them warm. These dogs are from places where it's cold the entire year and are not meant for the general Indian weather. Forget Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai, and even places like Bengaluru. This weather is absolute torture for these dogs and it badly impacts their health. Owners have to spend a lot more money in maintaining these breeds as medical and grooming expenses are much higher when compared to dogs suited for a hotter climate. The exact same with snub-nosed dogs, which are dogs that have noses lying flatter to their face. All snub-nosed dogs are meant for cooler climates as they have difficulty panting, which helps heat escape their bodies. These dogs have common medical issues like enlarged hearts and require lifelong medication. Saint Bernards, because of their size and an undercoat made for snow, live for about 7 years in India and rarely go above that, whereas in their natural cold habitat live for 8 to 10 years. Choosing a breed meant for your climate helps your pet live a life with little to no medical issues. Your companion is able to live a more natural and a pain-free life. The second thing we gotta understand is the purpose behind the breeds being created or the original jobs they were made for. Dogs have had jobs from the very beginning. They were the first animals we domesticated at a time when we knew only how to hunt and gather. So their first job was the same: hunt with us, help carry things from one place to another, and protect us against other predators. As we advanced and took up raising sheep, cattle, agriculture, their jobs changed. Slowly we learned that we could modify dogs to become bigger, stronger, faster, smaller, have a better sense of smell, even look a certain way. And we kept modifying them till we came up with breeds made for specific jobs. And knowing their original jobs will help you understand their behavior and the commitment you'll have to put in towards their training. Let's take some examples. Rottweilers come from a town in Germany called Rottweil, where their job was to accompany sheep on their pastures, protect livestock from other animals, and help farmers and butchers by pulling carts loaded with kgs of food to the markets. These dogs love working and are built to be extremely powerful. They are high-energy dogs who need lots of stimulation, exercise, space, and strong but gentle guidance. They are amazing family dogs if trained well, socialize with people and other dogs, and treated kindly. Dachshunds were made smaller because their job was to hunt medium and small-sized prey like badgers, who themselves are ferocious on a different level and go into holes to get them out. Don't let their size fool you. They are extremely courageous and are made to fear absolutely nothing. They are difficult to train and will need time and patience from your side. Beagles are dogs with a superb sense of smell, mainly used for tracking animals like rabbits and hares and alerting the hunter after locating them. Their characteristic barks were developed so that hunters could hear them from far away. And we made them in such a way that no matter what, the end of a beagle's tail will always be white and will be held in an upright position when walking and sniffing. This is so that hunters could see their tails in the tall grass and locate them. In fact, if you've seen any beagles whose tail doesn't end in white, comment or DM me on Insta or put the link in the comments below. I'd love to see that. Let's take another example of a breed loved by everyone, the Labrador. Out of all the breeds in the world, Labs are one of the world's favorite breed because, as everyone knows, they are great family dogs, very outgoing, friendly and lovable. What everyone may not know is that Labs are one of the world's most abandoned dogs. Why? Because before buying, owners haven't made an effort in understanding the original jobs they were made for. The full name of these dogs is Labrador Retriever. They were made to have a strong sense of smell, be powerful and energetic. Their job was to go out with hunters and bring back, that is, retrieve whatever the hunter had shot, which in most cases were birds. They had to be excellent swimmers as they had to jump in the water, swim long distances to reach where the bird had fallen and bring them back. Their job needed them to be always happy to work and have an insane amount of energy. This energy level when they are young is off the charts. They start becoming calmer as they reach 5 to 6 years old, and sometimes not even then. Owners don't understand this and expect their labs to be calm and well-mannered from the beginning. When the dogs don't meet their expectations, they are given up to shelters or abandoned. Meet Lucky, my sister's dog. He's 11 years old, is diabetic and arthritic. He still goes for 4 walks a day along with these fools. So if you make an effort to understand the purpose or the jobs they were originally made for and the climate they originally come from, you can realize if that breed is suitable for your lifestyle and weather, and if you can meet their food, medical and training needs. There are many such breeds in shelters because owners have simply made the wrong choice. If you're looking at these specific breeds, you can directly make a difference by adopting these dogs as they are already here, and choose not to buy and add another dog to a place not meant for them. This video is part 1 of understanding the most important things about dogs and to give you a clear starting point on how to choose the right dog for yourself. If you enjoyed the video, a like would be amazing. Subscribe because this is just the beginning and I'll be bringing you a ton of videos like this. If you have any questions, comment below and I'll be glad to reply. My name is Chandrachur, everyone calls me Sunny, and this is Postmart Clarity. I'll see you in the next one.